Good morning. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning. How are you? Oh, well, that was a long night. Hello, Arlene. Hello, Candy. Good afternoon, ladies. And the minute I say it, don't mess with the camera. The minute I say it, you're such a brat. All right, get down. Go on. You just had your treats. Are you cheating on me with Arlene? Is that the deal? Hmm? Hello, Miss Janie. All right, you got to get down. And you've got to go away. Oh. So how is everybody on this fine, fine day? Oh. I'm good, I'm good. Good morning, Francis. Hello, Tammy. How are you? Renee. Hello, Chili, where you are, huh? Ugh. Ugh. Well, that was a bit of a rough night. Oh. So yesterday, just before I went live, like 20 minutes before I went live yesterday, Harry tried to kill me. He has he had one of those, scratchy, climby toy things, and he broke the scratchy part off of it. And so we threw the rest of it away and just kept the scratchy part. That was the only one part he liked. And it's round and it's about a foot long. And it was over on the floor. And I went to walk across the room and I had kicked it out of the way. And he thought I was playing. So he went and grabbed it, pulled it back out into the middle of the floor. I turned around, didn't realize it was there, stepped on it, went to fall, tried to catch myself, caught his chair, his office chair that he sits in, which is the Amy chair when she's out here. The chair went down. I went down. And you know those old-fashioned chairs that your grandma had in the kitchen that had the little step stool that came out? We have one of those. And I went down on that. And luckily, I didn't break my glasses or anything like that. But I did hit my knee, which is really sore, but not bruised or anything. But it hit my right arm. And you do not realize how much crap you bump into in a day until you have a gigantic purple and green bruise on your arm. And then last night I was trying to sleep, and I sleep on my right side. And of course, that's where the bruise is. So every time I went to roll over onto my right side, I reminded myself of my own stupidity and went back the other way. Oh, and then all day yesterday, Harry was like, I tried to kill the mommy. I tried to kill the mommy. He was not happy. So, so I have this giant, like, seriously, it's about that big bruise on the back of my right arm. And I seriously do not realize how much crap I bump into in the course of a day. Yesterday, I hit the sliding glass door going in and out because we don't smoke in the house about 5 times. Going to the bathroom, I went around the corner, I hit the door. Coming back from the bathroom, coming around the corner into the kitchen, I brushed up against the door. We don't realize how much things we brush up against until you have an owie. Ow, 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 ow. So, if anybody sees my big purple bruise today, I apologize. All right. So where are we? What are we doing? What's going on? Oh, yes. We're doing a Peanuts journal. Now I remember. All right. I've been getting kitty kisses and pets for the last 24 hours. So yeah, he's trying to play with stuff. All right. So we used a Reader's Digest, and we put book cloth on it and some book corners. We put book cloth on the inside. We did a little ricky-racky. We added 2 signatures, leaving a gap in the center. And we left the gap in the center because we always have some kind of removable element. And there it is. It's a little folio. It just has a simple string closure. There's some planner stickers that I put in the pocket because I put a planner in here. And this is a self-dating planner, so you can put in, whatever date you want. And then we put in a pad over here. We covered the whole thing. And there's the tie. Now, as always, there is a video on how to do this particular folio. I'm currently in the process of editing it right now, so I will have it posted probably this afternoon, okay? So, we did all of that. Morning, Hubber. Ooh. And then yesterday we went through a couple of books that we had that were Peanuts books, and we collected, some images that we could use for pockets because finding Peanuts paper is a little difficult. But that's okay. So we're improvising. So this is more of a junk journal than, I normally do. But we're improvising. Hi, Mary. And then I took all of those pockets, all of those pieces last night, and I made some pockets. And I decided to go with primary colors because that's the colors that Charles Schulz used in making the Peanuts. And then we had, I found these little Snoopies. So I decided to use those on a belly band. And we had cut, one of the images we cut out, the other side of it said Snoopy. So I fussy cut the crap out of that. And then backed it on a piece of red paper and just kind of, loosely cut around it so that we could, add it to the book. Hi, Rebecca. So we'll get to that. We'll get to these. So what we're going to do is we're going to toss some pockets and some, some stuff into this one. Just to loosely figure out where we're going to put things and how it's going to work. Now I'm thinking that this one, and there's another one, another half of this one. I'm thinking these will probably go on a center page. So since that cartoon goes together, so we'll probably put those on a center like that. And then the rest of these pretty much anywhere we want. We do need to figure out, you know, what's the one we want to put on the front, like the big reveal kind of thing. And there's that one. That one's kind of cool. We could go with the classic Charlie Brown getting screwed. We could go with the acetate one too. So that's 3 we could, you know, reasonably go with. Let's see what else we've got. See, I like this one, but I'm not real fond of the blue on the blue. We have Woodstock. We have Snoopy and Woodstock. We have Charlie Brown, Snoopy and Woodstock, but it's blue. This one. We do have a giant Snoopy that we could use as a big pocket. We have a tiny Woodstock. I think that's going to be the other center. I don't think I want to use this because although I like it, I don't like the idea of having the stuff coming out to the outside. This one is cute, but I don't think it's really what I want to open with. This one is really tall. I think we're going to go with Woodstock. This is the only one that's really important, you know? Hello, Carla. Hey, Janice. What's up? All right, so we're just going to shove some pockets in here. Allow them to fall where they may, so to speak. We definitely have more pockets than we need on this one, so. Yeah, that may actually be just too damn tall. Nah. Nothing's ever too big. Didn't like that at all. All right, let's see. let's do that one. I don't like the blue on the blue. That one. That one. We've got those in there. And Snoopy in space. Snoopy in Woodstock. And all right. We're going to have to fix this edge because this is where it was rubbing against the rickrack. So we're going to have to do something with the edge here. All right, so we have some roughed in pockets. We do have a few left, so if we want to put more in, we can. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. We still have 5 pockets left that we cut. Alrighty, and we do have to make more pockets with, or journaling cards, or what have you. All right, so we do have the 2 small file folders that I made for this. We're going to get those put in. I pulled this just for the footprints and to throw it on the floor. And I pulled this just for the zigzag. And then I found 2 washi tapes. One is music, one is piano keys. And I thought, you know, you got Schroeder and Snoopy both like music, so I grabbed those. We have some larger images that we can use to make journaling cards and tags and things. I had this little trim, a doghouse and a bone, and this is from Felt Fusion, so I thought maybe we might be able to use some of that. I do have a set of the cards that I sold, God, about a year ago. I sold these. So I do have some of these left that I thought we could make some journaling cards out of. And we have one set from EK Success of Snoopy dimensional stickers, plus the book that we got from the Hallmark shop, and all of the little people that I cut out. So we do have quite a bit of stuff that we can use on this one. Let me just get it all in this one tray here. That's the Peanuts family tree. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I'm not even sure why I took it, but I cut it out. We're going to put these in here for now. And we have that cute little card that we got at Hallmark. So I'm going to get rid of this for a minute. I'm going to get rid of the folio. I'm going to move the ribbon. Scissors. Nomi, you got to go over here onto the desk, okay? There we go. All right, so I got my little tray out here with all my stuff that we're going to be using. And we have our little file holders that are going to be going in. Basically, we forgot to put these in the center of the signatures, so I'm going to be stitching them in separately. And I'm okay with that, because I may actually put one of these in the folio. You never know. All right. Oh, okay. Hi, Steph. I have Linus. Lenses were filthy. You know, Amy does that too. Like, she doesn't think about it and she just wears them. And then every now and then they'll fall off her head or something, and I'll get my hands on them and I clean them and I bring them back to her and she's like, wow. We don't think about it. We just, we're constantly touching them. Okay. So we're going to just start putting these pockets in where we have them at the moment. And, if we get to one and we go, no, we could change it. We can move it around. No big deal. We are going to do some tags for this too. I'm just not sure. I think I might do the tags out of primary color as well. I'm not sure, but you never know. So we're doing this whole journal out of found images, which is to say images that we found. So these images are like from books and stuff. Now, before anybody loses their nut on me and goes, you can't do that, copyright. Okay, I'm going to say this. If you want to complain about copyright, stop altering little golden books. I'm just saying. Yes, I have Pigpen. I have Pigpen too. I have them all. I made sure I cut them all. I have every one of them. Except the one that Charles Schultz never drew. Anybody know who that is? Never drew her. Oh, I gave you a clue. He drew part of the teacher. The only part he never drew was the head. Same thing with the mother. Those were both drawn. Okay, this one we're going to shave just a tad off of it. Charles Schultz never actually drew the little red-haired girl. In the Charlie Brown movie, She appears in the movie. But that was CGI animation. He didn't draw her. And he actually was against that. He did not want her in the movie. But he never drew her. Yeah, he didn't. He wanted her to just be like this vague idea for Charlie Brown. And so he never really drew her. I don't know that I like the red on the red here. Where did we put our backup pockets? I do know I lost them. I lost our backup pockets. Yeah. Supposed to be the woman of mystery for Charlie Brown. Seriously, what the hell did I do with the pockets, guys? Oh, I put them in the box. Stupid. I want to see if there's something that we can use here instead. Like, I like the Snoopy. I'm just not sure I like the red on the red. I do like the image, though. All right, I'm doing it. I know. Doing it. We'll do like a different colored tag or something so it pops a little bit. Okay, so this is a giant pocket. Really love this image, though. So I think what I'm going to do, don't freak out. So Hubbard has a half day of work today. They do a thing with his company where you can sell back like your PTO at the end of the year if you have PTO left. You can sell it back to the company, and it's like getting a Christmas bonus check. And that is the check that he gives me to go Christmas shopping every year. So he always goes, well, you have X amount of dollars. And I go, okay. So all I did was just trim that and left a very scant little on it. So see, that works for me. Okay, I'm going to take a little bit off this side over here. And voila. See, now that works for me because it doesn't seem as squared. So we're gonna glue this one up. Okay. All right, so now we have a nice pocket. We're going to move on. We'll get this one in. By the way, ladies, just a friendly reminder, if you use your art glitter glue, you need to order now if you're going to need it in the next like 2-3 months, because remember, art glitter glue does not ship if it's consistently cold. So if you need to get your art glitter glue, you better get your butt onto it, okay? Now, I think Amazon still ships it to certain locations, but I don't think they ship all over the country with that one because well, you guys know, it can't be cold. It'll freeze. And when it freezes, it ruins it. So, yep, Fabri-Tac too. So remember, get your glues now, ladies. Get your glues now. Fabri-Tac's a little easier to get. I mean, you can walk into Walmart and pick that up. But your berry glue, your reptile, and your art glitter glue, yeah, can't get those. So if you are thinking you're going to be needing glue before the end of the before like spring, get your butt to ordering. Just got your winter supply. Well, I have this one that's half full, and then I have the big one, that's like this size, that's completely full. So I think I have enough to last me because I use, I think I have enough to last me. See, and then we did that damn red again. We're going to move this one over to here. And then we'll do the belly band back there. Yeah, I know. May doesn't ship hers at all if it's below 40 degrees. And I know because I used to buy my glue from May. And I'm like, I live in the desert. It's 80 degrees here. She's like, well, it's 36 here. I was like, damn. All right. So this one I did not cut to length. I did put a scalloped edge on it. And the reason I didn't cut it to length is because I wanted to make sure that, of where it sat. So I kind of like it like that. So I'm going to turn it over. Straighten it out. Draw some lines, and then we'll cut this sucker. Where has my pencil gone? Oh, where can it be? Okay. I have no idea why I'm using my detail scissors to do this. Just because they're the ones I had in my hand, probably. There they are. I'm like, where's that other pair of scissors? Okay. So now, this... We don't need Snoopy on his head. Are you kidding me? I need to take another shiver off there. Okay, let's get this in here. Lots of glue. Lots of glue. Lots of glue. Oh, the weather outside is frightful, and the fire is so delightful. We haven't any place to go. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. No snow. Okay. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Yuletide carols being sung by a choir. Ah, no, I got it. I got it to the right address. Got a little gift card in there and everything. I got you, girl. Yeah. No, didn't mean to give you a heart attack. Sorry. Now I just have to make sure I get this equal. Equal-ish. This one. There we go. Cut that off of there. So I don't understand. We all know the drama of my tape roller, right? You're familiar with the drama of my tape roller. If you're not, I'll catch you up to speed. This is my tape runner. It goes quack, quack, quack when I use it. It does. It just goes rah, 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 rah. But it's not really a tape runner. It's a glue runner. And because of that, the adhesive dries. It actually like doesn't stay wet like tape, stays sticky. This doesn't. And it is really permanent. So I love that stuff. And I don't like Tombow. I've tried Tombow. I've tried the blue one, the Crafters, whatever the heck it is. I've tried the Scotch brand and the Elmer's brand, and this is the one that I like. So they're not selling it anymore in the packets that I usually get. Now it's like you can get 5 rolls of tape and 10 rolls of correction tape. I don't need correction tape. I'm not paying for correction tape. I just want tape. So I went to their website today, and they're selling cases of this for like $200 and $300, but they're not selling the small package anymore. Because I used to buy them like by the dozen. They're not selling the small package. They're like unavailable. I'm like, break open some of them cases, okay? Sell me my tape. They don't listen though. And it's sad. I sad because I like my tape. Oh, no snow. No snow. Yeah, recollection sucks. And I do have like some of the guns. I have like 3 of the guns. One is the recollections. It sucks. And my problem with the gun is, and I've never been able to get this to work, is when I'm trying to put tape on the edge of something, I can't, because it's so big, I can't judge where that edge is, and it's either way in here or it's off on the side. So, yeah. Now, I noticed Xyron has one, but it's expensive. And I like Xyron, but it's expensive. This is a back pocket, so I think I'm going to put a little glue right here. There. Now, we do need to fix this edge because this edge decided to get caught in the Ricky Rack, which we've now glued down so we don't have an issue. So we are going to have to fix this edge, so we'll get that taken care of. Not sure what we're going to do, but we'll fix it. I'll probably put a border or something on this side. Okie dokie. So now we have some pockets. It's not too bad. You put that centerpiece in, and this thing is gator as hell. All right. So I'm going to put our extra pockets to the side. We may decide to put those in later. And we are going to make some decisions here. Yeah. And see, here's the thing. Like Janie can testify to this one because she lives in Arizona. When you use double-sided tape in the heat that we have, it does not stay. It will pop apart. So no matter what we try, regular double-sided, this stuff doesn't really stick. It doesn't stay. It doesn't have any longevity. we use a lot more glue than tape. A lot of other places, they're like, oh, just tape, 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 done. And that's permanent. There's no such thing as permanent tape in the heat. Lucky you. Good, Steph. So, especially when I was doing, like when I do the boxes, if I use like Tombow on that, or the actual, this score tape stuff, they will pop apart. And I'm like, son of a. So I usually use glue, but then I found this, and it's a glue roller, and it works. I don't know. It works. There's another brand that lists itself as a glue roller. So I don't know. I might try it. All right. So we're going to make some tags. Now, normally I would do this, like with this, but since we're using primary colors on this, let me run this by. Hold on. Okay. So I have these. And I thought, since we went with primary colors, throughout the whole thing, instead of just doing, our regular tags, what if I just cut some tags out of this? So I'm throwing that out there. I have all the primaries. So let me know what you think. Okay. Uh, 11 o'clock. I tell Hubbard when I take my pills because I forget.
So we remember when she's able to take her next.
Okay. So I'm going to get this stuff out of the way real quick. Move it over here. Okay, maybe I'll put it under there. There we go. Okay. That out of the way. I'll get the book out of the way. And I will get a cutter out. Here we go. And we'll start making some tags. I don't need a lot, so, you know, we'll just make like 2 of each, and then we can save this for another project. I like it. Okay. So I usually do my tags about 3 inches wide. I don't think that's too wide, and I don't think it's too narrow. Hey, man.
Taking nice.
Okay. Helps if you actually press down on the cutter. But yeah, I have like every color of the rainbow. I think I even have purple someplace. Wait, I shouldn't have said that. Francis will be like, make me one of those. Seriously? Why did that not cut right there in the middle of a cut? Don't be messing with me. You're a brand new blade. I just put you on there. All right, and yellow. Okay. So now we have enough to make 8 tags. That should be enough for our book. So let's cut this part off. We'll cut that part off. That part. And that part. Let's cut that one. Part. And we'll do the red ones. Okay, I'm going to say that it's pretty safe to say that these pieces aren't going to be good for anything. So I'm going to get rid of them without fear that the Amy will find out and be mad at me. I totally missed that last one. So I just cut the uneven part off the top and the multiple scored at the bottom. Get this out of the way. And that makes them vaguely all the same size. Let me trim this real quick. Okay. So now I'll go ahead and do some tops on here. We'll just pull one of these to use. We'll do some tops, and then we'll decide how, how big these are going to be or how small. So we can do them short. We can do them long. We can do them any way we want to because there are tags. Just gonna, shoot little chads of tag across my desk. Okay.
Just have it. One with all the other animals.
All right. So they just said something that reminded me. So I'm going to share this with you guys.
Just quick.
Because you may not realize it. So I do not have an Echo or an Alexa or any of those items in my home. too many horror stories. It listens to everything you say. I don't want it in my house. So I was sitting here the other day and let me get my punch. And I have on my YouTube, I have the automatic, like based on what you've been watching, we think you will probably like this kind of autoplay going. And I started to notice some things that were in my autoplay that were things I wouldn't watch. So I was like, what the hell? So I went to my main page, my main recommendation page, the one that comes up when you first log into YouTube. And I started scrolling through, and I expect to see, craft channels, and I get new craft channels, like ones I haven't seen before and stuff like that from time to time. But then I started to notice some really odd channels. Hi, Zena. And I was like, this is really weird. So I was doing some audio on a video, and I had to open up my mic controls, and I realized that Google was listening to everything we said.
It's in that fine print, though, the notification.
Google has control of my microphone and occasionally turns it on. So our youngest daughter moved out of state, and she had a goldfish. So she asked us to take care of the fish. The fish's name is Fish. So we have been talking about fish for the last week and a half, 2 weeks, since we got Fish here. And all of a sudden, I'm getting fishing channels in my YouTube feed. I said that I was going to start this peanuts journal. I now have videos on the peanuts in my YouTube feed. I work in the same room as Hubbard, so he sits 6 feet from me and talks geek speak all day long, tech stuff. And he answers the phone by saying, thank you for calling technical support. And all of a sudden, I have 20 channels showing up in my YouTube feed for tech. So I was in there looking for my audio to work. I needed to fix my amplifier, my crap. I can't think of it. All my levels. I had to adjust my levels.
Security levels.
No, my equalizer. I went into my mic file to get to my equalizer so that I could fix some things in a video, and I realized that Google had control of my microphone and was recording everything that I said. Not happy. Yeah, I know that the YouTube is based on my Google searching, but I haven't searched for fish. I have not searched for tech. And there's a couple of other things too that have come up that are things like, if you watch Amy's channel, you know that she just recently got some tarot cards. Well, she comes out, she goes, oh, look what I got. I got tarot cards. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And she showed me the box, and I looked at them and I went, oh, those are going to be really neat. She's like, yeah, they look like they'll be really cool. And then she showed me that she had gotten a second set of tarot cards that she had like ordered. And she's like, oh, you'll like these. And it was like the Disney villains or something like that. I think it was Disney villains cards. And the next day, I started getting videos for tarot readings in my YouTube feed. So on the bottom right-hand side of your taskbar at the bottom of your computer, over where like the time is, there's a little microphone icon. If you click on that, it's going to open your microphone settings. And here's the thing. You have a built-in microphone on your computer. If you have a camera, you have a microphone on that's going to be connected. I have 2 cameras, a microphone plus the base camera that's in the computer and the mic that's in the computer. So I went in and I turned off all the permissions, and you have to scroll all the way down to the bottom, and you'll see where it lists all of the applications on your computer, and Google will say that it's using your microphone. So turn it off. And you have to check it regularly because it periodically turns itself back on. Just a little FYI.
Careful not to anger the Google gods.
Yeah, and don't upset the evil Google overlords, because they will do horrible things to you. Hi, Julie. Yeah, if you're worried about your computer, the one that, the camera that's on there, just throw a piece of electrical tape over that crap.
That's for the video. Audio is a little harder.
Because the video, that'll block the video. But the audio, you have to go in. It's the little icon on the right-hand side, where it looks like a little microphone. Just click on that. It'll open up a box, it'll have, the little gear thing on it. And it'll open it up. It'll show you all of your tools, like your camera, your microphone, and all that stuff. And then just scroll down and turn off all of those permissions. Especially if you're not, a YouTuber who actually puts in content, then there's no reason for that at all. Hi, Harry. Can I help you?
I had my treats.
He has had treats.
He's letting you, Fat Man just fed him.
Fat Man fed you? Did Daddy feed you? Yeah? Okay, get down. Come on, get down. No, down. There you go. Thank you. Yeah, just throw something over the lens. You know what? Naked Day is a thing around here, so if you don't want to see Hubbard's pimply behind, don't. All right.
Do not walk around me.
All right, so we have, let's do one red, one blue, one yellow, one green to start with. We'll put the rest of these away. So the longest tag here is 7.5 inches, which means it's going to be taller than our book. It's like right there. So do we want to leave it that big? Because you figure by the time it gets in a pocket, it's like that. It's going to stick out. So let's get rid of some of that. Come here, oh great paper chump. I'm going to take an inch off the bottom of this one. Muy better. Okay. This one is, we're going to take an inch off of that one. Doogie is not happy. take an inch off of this one. Off of these two. Okay. So let's just kind of pop one in a pocket here and see where we're at. Perfect. Okay. Fantastic. Love it. All right, we're good. Now let's get out that fancy corner rounder that we just got. And let's round the corners. Because I can. Oh, like butter. I love a new corner rounder. You know? All right. There we go. Okay, so obviously that's got to be a Charlie Brown tag, right? And then we'll figure the rest of these out. So I'm thinking this one, we could use this border, this zigzag border on here. I did order some Snoopy washi tape. I'm just waiting for it to show up. So we could put some of that on there. And we could use some of our music washi tape. And we could probably use some of this on one of these. That would be cool. On the red one, because that's his doghouse, right? All right. And we're going to need some characters. Pigpen. Told you I had Pigpen. Okay. See? Pigpen. All righty. Now, I have somewhere, I have some stamps that are like speech bubbles. So I thought we could use some of those too. I just have to go into the Bible and find them and pull them out. But I will find those and I will pull them out. We will use some of those as well. So I'm going to start with this. Whoop. Oh, doggy's got the zoomies. Hi, Vanessa. Okay. Okie dokie. And then I have to figure out what to do with Pigpen. Not sure. But we do have Schroeder. So I'm going to get out my ruler really quick. And my tape roller. And we're going to start with one there. Let me get my bone folder here so I press this down nice. There we go. And then we'll get that off that end as well. And then I'm going to do one this way. What I'm doing is I'm using the ruler just to make sure that I get this nice and straight, like where I want it. And even. Ooh, we're going to need something bigger to cut that. There we go. Now, a little bit up here because I did not washi there. I didn't tape there. Okay. I'm going to get that off. I can't use the block on that, so we'll just nip it off. There we go. So let me put a little ink on him. Amy's here. Yeah, I'm gonna work on Pigpen. I think that's going to be a couple of shades of brown ink, like on just a regular tag, like a regular one of these. And I'm just going to make it look dirty as crap and then plant his butt in the middle of it. Um, so let's put some glue on Schroeder here. And we may be running up against time. So I may or may not go live tomorrow at some point. Probably in the morning. Hard to say. All right, I'm going to look for something real quick for this. It's in my flash. Yep. Okay, let's move her out of the way. All right, so I think that this is perfect. Get a little glue. Hello, Tina. Let's see. I had some plain black ones, but I like these better. And I know they're dimensional. It's going to be a little hard to get it into a pocket, but I can live with that. I'll just put it in a bigger pocket. I like it. All right. There's the package. And I may add a little more to it. I'm not sure. But and then I'm going to do Sally. Well, no, I'm sore today. Let me show you. See, it's it's a good one. um, I cussy cut all these. All right, I think I have some of those too. Let me see. Ooh. Oh no. No, I think all I have is balloon animals. Not the same. I will look more in depth later and see if I can find them. Well, let me look at birthday real quick. Might be birthday. Yep. They're on birthday. Okay. So we have some vintage ones here. Francis Mayer. That was a thing back in the day, wasn't it? And these are some birthday stickers. But it's balloons. Now they are a little old, so I'm going to not trust the adhesive. Okay. We're not done with this one. I have a few more ideas for that one, but we're going to work on it. So I do have quite a few tags to do. Bye, Mary. When I finish a themed journal, what do I do with the leftovers? Well, when I print my graphics, I always print 2 copies. And that is in case I have an image that I mess up when I'm doing the cutout or something. But I always have 2 copies. So I have 1 copy and then an archival copy that I keep. If I have leftover pockets and stuff, I generally put them away. Sometimes I toss them. Sometimes somebody asks, they're like, well, can I have whatever you have left over from Wit Journal? And I'll do that, or I'll give it away as a giveaway. Sometimes I include it with the journal. It just depends on what it is and what the subject matter is. The gummy bear song. I love the gummy bear song. It's actually my son-in-law's ringtone when he calls me. I'm a gummy bear. Yeah, I'm a gummy bear. Yeah, I know that one. Yummy tummy gummy bear. Yes. Oh, yeah, that's what happens when you have grandkids. They're like, play the gummy bear song. What? The gummy bear song. I have no idea what you're talking about. My son-in-law walks in the room, starts rubbing his belly. Yes, I'm a gummy bear. I'm a gummy bear. That's it. That's your ringtone now, buddy. All right. So, like I said, I may come live tomorrow for a little bit. It just depends on what's going on. I do have a whole bunch of tags to work on. We've done 3 here together. I'm probably going to, work a little bit. I'm going to definitely work on my pig pen tag and a Snoopy tag. So I'm going to work on some tags. I'll probably come on tomorrow for a little bit, and we'll work on those a little more. In the meantime, I go live regularly on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's 11, 12, and 1 across the country, and whatever it is in the Arizona Twilight Zone, depending upon the time of the year. Right now, I think they're on Mountain Time, so I think it's 11. I post videos on Mondays and Wednesdays, and those videos typically are... Monday is typically a tutorial of some kind, and Wednesday's video is usually something small. It could be a quick tutorial, or it's like a product review, or like a quick 5-minute project kind of thing. And we are currently working on we're working our way through themed journals. We do have probably 3 or 4 more still to go. I will be setting up to do an online live either on Facebook or YouTube. I'm just not sure which one we're going to do it on yet, to do a walkthrough of building a journal from beginning to end for anybody who has not done a journal or who wants to just kind of, participate. I'll give you a list of supplies and everything that you would need to do it. And I'll give you the basic supplies and, if possible, some alternatives. So I think that's about it. I am going to jump off of here so I can spend a few minutes with Hubbard before he has to start work. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, don't forget, you can always reach out to me at bmascraftycorner, all one word, at gmail.com. Or you can IM me also again, Bemis Crafty Corner group online on Facebook. And that's it. Listen, if you're new here and you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that button for me and subscribe. Like me, ring my bell, share me with all your friends, and your friends can be my friends. My friends can be your friends, and our friends can get to be friends. Before you know it, we have a giant crafting community. Until I see you again, stay safe, guys. Bye-bye.